Hi, welcome to Autopilot at Work. Last week, I received a request from one of my clients to generate unique promo codes for a list of contacts that we were going to send an email to. If you are using a marketing automation tool, you could probably do the same by creating a workflow in the tool to generate a list of unique codes for each contact. But in this case, I decided to use UiPath Studio to generate those random promo codes using random number. So in this video, I'm going to show you how. This is the sample data we're going to use today in this video. We have 3 columns here: the email, name, and code. Let's say I want to send out a promotion email to this contact. And in each individual email, I want to include a unique promo code. So today I'm going to use UiPath Studio to generate that unique promo code and then write them into this column. And the code will look something like bx dash and then some random number, 3 random number. So let's go to the UiPath Studio. Let's create our workflow in UiPath Studio. Let's create our sequence here. First activity I need is an assign activity. Since the promo code will consist of a prefix, which is bx dash, and then 3 digits of random number, therefore we need a random number generator. To do it, we need a random type object. I'll call it R&D, random, and then we need to initialize with random class. And make sure this is a random type. So if you can't find it in your drop down, just go to browse data type and then find system.random. And then select random. And then the second activity I need is another assign activity. And for each promo code generated, I will store it in a list of string. Therefore, I need to initialize a list of string. I will name this list of num. Initialize with list of. Make sure the variable type is selected correctly. So dot collection and under system private call lib I list and then select string. So since I want to create a unique promo code for each contact in my Excel file, I will need to find out how many contacts I have in the Excel file. So to do it, I need to read the Excel file. I need the Excel application scope activity. And then get the Excel file. And the next activity I need is to read the data from the sheet. So I need read range activity. And then the Excel sheet name is not sheet 1, it is code. So I'll change it to code. And then I'll read it into a data table. I'll name this ET1, create this as a variable. So once I have read the data from the sheet, I'll need to count the number of rows I have. So I need another assign activity, and then I'll name this num of row. I'll get the data table, and with the method row count to get the number of rows, and then this should be an integer. Now we have the number of rows in Excel. The next activity we need is to look through each row in the Excel and then generate a unique promo code for each row. For this activity, we need a while loop. So we need a while activity, and then the condition will be when the row is less than the number of row. I'll set I as a variable, should be integer. So when it's less than the number of rows in Excel, we will generate a random number between 100 to 300. We use the variable we created above for the random type object, which is R&D, and then we need a method, the method called next, to generate a random number in between 100 to 300. You can set any minimum and maximum number that you want, but for this example, I'm gonna use any number in between 100 to 300. And then once we have the unique number, we will need the prefix. So as mentioned earlier, the promo code consists of a prefix and 3 digits of random number. So we'll give this variable as code, and then the prefix will be square px dash, and then the random number to string. So this will be our promo code. So once we have the promo code for each row, we will need to check if the promo code exists in the list. If not, then we append the promo code into a list of string. So to do that, we need to use the if statement. We'll do if not list of num dot content. If it doesn't contain the code, then we append it. We use append items to collection. So the collection will be list of num, and then the item is code. If it's not, then we do nothing. And then once we have done this, we'll need to move to the next item on the list. So to do that, we'll assign I to I plus 1, so that once we finish this item, and then we'll move on to the next item on the list. So once we have all the codes in the list, we will just write it into the Excel. So the next activity we need is to put it into the Excel. Let's make sure. Okay. So we need the right range workbook. The workbook that we need is code.xlxx, and then the sheet name is code, and then the cell that we need to populate is C2. And then we need to populate from the data table. However, we have stored all our codes into the list, so we need to convert the collections to data table. So what we can do is use this activity called collection to data table. So we will convert, we will output the codes in collection to a data table. So the collection is list of num, and then the data table we will output to, we'll call it dt2, and then we will output dt2 to our workbook sheet. So let's see what we get. first. Let's restart. Let's open our Excel file. So yes, this is how you can generate a unique promo code for each email address. Let's double check if they are all unique. So make sure there's no duplicate. We can just use Excel to do it. Remove duplicate. So no duplicate values found. So they are all unique, and this is how you can generate unique promo codes for your promotion for each of your subscriber or contact, and that's how you do it in your UiPath Studio in an automated fashion. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching today. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more automation tips and tricks. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. For any questions or feedback, leave a comment below or reach out through our social media channels. Until next time, keep automating and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!